Hello and welcome to the channel, where today the book world is in tears. December 10th, 2025. Sophie Kinsella, the woman who taught an entire generation how to laugh at their credit card disasters, how to fall in love with shopping, with London, with messy, fabulous, perfectly imperfect heroines, has died at just 55. The queen of romantic comedy, the architect of Becky Bloomwood and her legendary green scarf, the author who sold more than 50 million books in over 40 languages, passed away peacefully this morning surrounded by family, music, and the warmth she spent her whole life writing about. Her real name was Madeline Sophie Wickham, but to millions she was simply Sophie, the friend who made us snort laugh on the subway, who reminded us that it's okay to be a little bit chaotic as long as you're good friends and great shoes. The news came in a heartbreaking Instagram post from her family. We are heartbroken to announce the passing this morning of our beloved Sophie, a.k.a. Maddie, a.k.a. Mummy. She died peacefully, with her final days filled with her true loves, family and music and warmth and Christmas and joy. Despite her illness, which she bore with unimaginable courage, Sophie counted herself truly blessed. She will be missed so much our hearts are breaking. 3 years ago, she was diagnosed with glioblastoma, an aggressive brain cancer. She only told the world in April 2024, in that classic Sophie way, honest, hopeful, a little bit cheeky. "I'm doing well," she wrote, "and I'm determined to keep living my life to the full." And she did. She kept writing, kept posting, kept laughing. Her final book, What Does It Feel Like?, came out last year, a beautiful, raw novella inspired by her own journey with cancer. Critics called it her bravest work. Fans just called it pure Sophie, tender, funny, and full of light even in the darkest moments. Because that was Sophie Kinsella. She didn't just write rom-coms. She wrote permission slips. Permission to be silly. Permission to make mistakes. Permission to buy the overpriced handbag and still be the heroine of your own story. Becky Bloomwood wasn't perfect. She was late on rent, maxed out credit cards, and once bought a denim skirt she couldn't afford because it was an investment piece. But she was lovable, relatable, and always came good in the end. And somehow, through 9 novels and 1 iconic Isla Fisher movie, Becky taught millions of us that it's okay to be a work in progress. The tributes are pouring in. Jill Mansell called her a brilliant writer, but more importantly, a truly lovely person. Adele Park said she brought so much joy to the world and will live on in millions of minds and hearts. Book Talk is flooded with videos of people sobbing in bookstores, holding up their battered copies of Confessions of Shopaholic, the book that started it all back in 2000. One fan wrote, "Sophie Kinsella didn't just write books. She wrote the soundtrack to my 20s. She leaves behind her husband Henri, 5 children, and a legacy of laughter that will outlive us all." Somewhere tonight, Becky Bloomwood is probably buying a ridiculously expensive candle because it smells like hope, and Sophie is smiling down, telling her it's okay. "Darling, treat yourself." Rest in peace, Sophie Kinsella. Thank you for the green scarves, the emergency credit cards, the laugh-out-loud moments on public transport, and for reminding us that happy endings aren't just for books. Drop a shopping bags or a broken heart in the comments if Sophie's books ever got you through a tough day. Hit like to send love to her family, and let's all go reread our favorite Shopaholic tonight, because the world feels a little less sparkly without her. See you in the next one. Keep shopping, keep laughing, keep being gloriously, perfectly you. That's what Sophie would want.